Okay, so we're back for more Let's Play. No. I mean, I have this in my mind that I just get so attached to going, hey, this is Evil Dead Fan 102, that one more Let's Play, but it's actually not, it's next part of this thing. Okay, so moving on to number 19 is Evil Dead Regeneration, another game I've Let's Played, and did everything in the game. I completed the game 100%. So that is a game I can definitely do 100%, and it's very easy to do 100%. You just have to collect 20 pages, and that's it. And you get some awesome videos of Bruce Campbell. Anyway, what I want to say about the game is, I just really like how, I don't know. I mean, I like how you use Sam. I mean, I think Sam is definitely a good thing. I mean, I tried. I think it's the original Evil Dead game, Fistful of Broomstick. I just got bored and I just got confused and lost, and it was really dark and I didn't know what to do, and I just had enough, and I think I threw it away. Yeah, I got the game and I got rid of it because it just sucked, to my opinion, if anyone likes it. But I do really like Evil Dead Regeneration, and I've Let's Played it and walked through it on the Evil Dead Fan 101 account as well. It's probably maybe my second favourite horror game, maybe-ish. I just like how, what you have to do and stuff, and how you throw Sam around, and I don't know, just basically that really. I like using Sam to kick him around, and I like playing as Sam, even though half the time Sam's missions are actually annoying, pain in the butt, and he dies like a million times. As you've experienced if you watch my Let's Play. Anyway, number 18 is Over the Edge for PS2. I'm gonna Let's Play this someday. I like the film, Over the Edge film, that's a good film, and I also like love the game. The game is awesome. I completed the game, but that was quite a while ago now. Maybe it was like a year and a half ago now, so it was a while ago since I beat the game. But I do want to Let's Play it sometime. You basically control one of the four characters, and you basically just do a lot of stuff like attacking enemies, and there's like little mini missions, and there's also a thing like you can't do this and you can't do that, and you get like extra. There's like side thing quests it tells you to do. Like for example, don't get hit, or do this in such a time. And I've never actually really had a go at them. When I actually played the game, I just went through it. I didn't really notice them really. So when I do Let's Play, I'm gonna try and see how many I can do of them. I'm not gonna say 100%. Some games I'm just not really bothered about doing 100%. Anyway, number 17 is another game for a game that is based on a film. It's Space Chimps, which is another game I've completed. And the final boss is pretty, well, it is kind of medium, I guess. It's not super easy, but it's not super hard. It's kind of in the middle, if you know what I mean. It is a fun game. The only thing with Space Chimps game, I guess, is the movement. It's like moving in a stuck mode or something. I mean, I've always noticed that. I think it was the same with when I watched the walkthrough of it. The way the movement is, it's like you jump, it stands still for like a millisecond, and jumps again. It's sort of in like a stuck mode, which I guess is not too. If it was like too stuck, it'd be kind of annoying. But it's not like too stuck, so it's kind of like, it's like an effect to it rather than an error sort of thing. Yeah, there's nothing much to say about it really. I just enjoy the game really. Number 16 is Maximo 2, which I'm not going to say much about because I've talked about Maximo with number 1. The only thing is I like the gameplay, the story I guess, and the enemies I like more than number 1, and I got further with it. I guess it's easier than number 1. It's more of a fun game overall than number 1. The bosses are probably easier, the gameplay is easier, and it's a pretty solid game. So yeah, that's all I want to say about that. Okay, number 15 is a game, another game that you're all gonna hate if if you even know what it is. It's a game called Rough Trigger, which yes, a lot of people are gonna go, why do you like Rough Trigger? Why do you like Rough Trigger? Why do you like Rough Trigger Gladiator? Well, this is my opinion, okay? It's nobody else's opinion. If you all wanna go and write hate comments and spend your time just writing things you hate instead of actually looking at things you actually like, then do that. But I don't really do that. I don't go on videos just to go, I hate you, I hate this, I hate that. I actually just spend time watching things I like. But there's nothing wrong if you like, if there's a game, say, and it's in a series and you want to check it out and then you don't like it. I just hate when people like go, alright, look at that, I hate it. If they never actually played it or anything, they just go, I hate it. If it's a completely different genre, that makes sense. Anyway, I'm talking too long about nothing here. Okay, so Rough Trigger, everybody just says it's like Ratchet and Clank, which with the ammo sort of thing, not ammo, armor vendor, I understand. But I think Robots is a lot more like Ratchet and Clank than Rough Trigger is, to be honest. I mean, the piglets and stuff like that, there's nothing to do with Ratchet and Clank. I mean, what the hell is piglets to go do with Ratchet and Clank? There's no little things you collect, or there's no big Ratchet. So yeah, I don't really understand that. But I don't really care because I really like the game. I've walked through it, even though the end of the walkthrough it was a complete blur. I rushed it and just uploaded whatever like, crap I did, and swear why it's a bunch of blur. But I will let's play it, but I won't be doing 100%. It's just too much hassle. Okay, number 14 is Jak 3. Yes, the my second favourite Jak game, and I've actually beaten Jak 3. The final boss is actually very easy, which is kind of, it's got a kind of a cheat to the boss, I guess, because you can refill your health at any time. So it's kind of like, well, it's like kind of like medium, but in a way with a bit of easy, because you can just refill your health, so you don't actually have to do it with that certain health, because you can just top up your health at any time. So that really made the boss easy for me. The final boss is easy, but the game is kind of hard. But I would say Jak 2 is harder than number 3, to be honest. Jak 3 had quite a lot of hard challenges, and I remember when I played through the game. There was quite a lot of hard moments, which is going to be fun when I get to let's play it sometime. But the final boss is quite easy, so yeah. Okay, number 13 is Ratchet and Clank, a game I've let's played. Basically what I say about Ratchet and Clank is, yes, you all know what it is, you all know what it really is, you've seen it all probably. A lot of you, some of you would have subscribed because of Ratchet and Clank, so you all probably know what it is, well, at least most of you will have. To you who don't know what it is, it's the original of the Ratchet and Clank series. The only thing about number 1, I guess, is, I mean, like, for example, with number 1, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I like the Tesla Claw weapon. That is a great weapon on number 1. I think it's one of the last weapons you get though, because it's quite expensive. And Rhino, but Rhino's good in all games really. The Tesla Claw is like really cool, really good and everything on number 1, but then number 2, it's just this rubbish, pathetic weapon that takes forever to beat like a circle on the floor. Which I think I showed how crap it was in my Let's Play Ratchet and 2 when it was old school. Skill point. It's just a rubbish weapon on number 2, and it can't get upgraded. I don't think. I think it can actually in challenge mode, but yeah, I've never actually completed any challenge modes of Ratchet and Clank games. I need to get around to it sometime. But anyway, yeah, it's my second favorite. Okay, number 12 is Little Big Planet 2. I'm just gonna explain this in like 10 seconds or something. It is just basically awesome because you can create your own game, and you can create your own enemies and things to do in the game. The only problem with obviously this is you can't create your own adventure. It's more your own simple platforming game really, because I've always wanted to create my own game where it's like a lot complicated to. It's a lot more like, basically I've always wanted to create a 3D sort of game. Yeah, I created Previous Evil, but that was really nothing. That was just basically, here's a chair, not very chair, but this is an example. Here's a chair, here's an enemy, put them together. I've always wanted to actually create a game where it's an actual entire game, where you actually you have to go there to get to there, or you have to get a key, but to get the key you have to do like a mini challenge or whatever. But yeah, I have not got the intelligence or the code or anything like that to actually make a game. I have always wanted to do it, I just can't do it, so yeah. But yeah, Little Big Planet is mainly a game of creating your own game. Yeah, there is an actual game inside the game, but I spend most of the time really just making my own levels, really. And number 11 is Robots, which is another game I've let's played, and I'm getting sick of this squeaky damn chair. I've been sat on this chair for like about an hour now nearly, and this chair's getting on my nerves. Okay, Robots it's very fairly similarities to Ratchet & Clank, which is what I don't get to what Rough Trigger keeps getting really. But Robots is a really fun game, and I'm probably the only proper let's player of Robots Online. I think there's like other attempts or fails or blurs or whatever, but I think I'm the only proper let's play of Robots Online, which is pretty good for me. So yeah, if you want to see why it's my number 11, go find out. Okay, my final one for this video is number 10, which is Rayman 3. Woo! The Rayman 3 is a very good game. Wait, actually, let me think about this. Okay, I'm changing this. I need to change 2 games around because I actually enjoy one better than the other. So Rayman 3 is going to be on the next part. Okay, number 10 is going to be Jinx, because I actually like Rayman 3 better than Jinx. Just decided. Okay, so number 10 is Jinx, and it's basically another let's play I've completed. A lot of these actually let's plays I've done. So yeah, number 10 is Jinx. The reason, I guess, is because it's just a cool, simple platform game. It has some, once again, like a lot of platform games, it has elements of hardness and some things you have to think about. Like you have to go back to do certain things, and it is a game with lives, but it's actually a game with lives I can actually control my lives with, really. I've completed it twice. Once, just playing it, and no, wait, have I completed it 3 times? Yeah, I think I beat it twice, and then I beat it in my let's play, yeah. So I do know the game pretty well. There's nothing really unlocked. There's like mini time versions of the levels, but they're not really anything really. So there's not much really to collect, but it is a fun, simple game which I like. Anyway, moving on.